Yes, welcome, my people. What's up? We are live. We are live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, big up on yourself. People. Wagwan. Rope in. Hello and welcome to the Real Things podcast. We are live. In the meantime and between time, we haven't done this for quite some time. In the meantime and between time, we want to just play some music while we sound check 1, 2. Hold on, them people. Let me just pull up to my bumper, baby. Welcome, my people. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Now, this one here warranted me coming live. Um, I just hope that everything is a-okay on my side. Let me just do a little sound check one time. All right, all right. Hit the like as you come in. Hit the like as you come in. You can hear me loud and clear. I can hear me on my sound check. All right, my people. Um, blessings and welcome. As the title suggests, that is what we are going to be talking about today. Let me set up my screen a little bit more. Let me minimize. Let me minimize some things here and we get on the screen. I want to say hello to a few of you as you come in. Oh my. We've tried. I see Jamaican uncle doing his thing on the other end. I am late, however, because we had some technical difficulties. So I will apologize to Jamaican uncle from right here. So right now, I had a video, somehow that I thought was ready, but it disappeared. Anyway, my people, let me just welcome Doreen. Let me just welcome Doreen and Winsome to the floor. Blessings and welcome to today's interesting quick and fast live. Real quick and fast. Let me know in the meantime if you guys are seeing any ads because I have to be working the floor. It's a one-man show. It's a one-man show. It's a one-man show. Yes, my people. I'm just dropping some things inside here. Let me just run a little music. You don't know are the Real Things podcast. Hey yo! While I set up everything. Oh, Doreen, I see you saying that you're traveling since 6 a.m. Lord, you soon reach home, don't it? By now, you soon reach home. Safe journey, safe journey. Let me know also if you're hearing me loud and clear on the other end because I've been shifting some things around on the back side. Let me know if you're also seeing any ads because I am manning this show. It's a one-man thing. Yeah. Let me know in the meantime. I was supposed to release my video at the regular time. Oh, you're being all right. You're input more now. All right. Thank God for that because nowadays earth are run red. Every time you put your foot out on the street, you have to say thanks to the creator for giving you one more day, one more safe journey and everything. Yep. All right. When some is saying she's hearing me loud and clear. I'm doing so many things on the back end. Yes. It's a last minute decision to come live. So forgive me for being not ready, but we have to take our time and get into what we're getting into as the thing build up. As the thing build up. And I want you next to me. Yes, I know we want to delve into today's podcast without any further ado. I am late. I said I apologize, and we want to start before people start to run away helter skelter. So I came across a video by a reactor yesterday, and I want to talk some things about it. I didn't know that Deemwango's channel was under threat. People, please, please help me with this one, yeah. Help me with this one. That one, yeah, or something else. We are going to be looking at our sister who calls herself daughter of the soil. This is I dubbing her lately passport sis because she run away. Passport sis. She run away, go get naturalized in Europe and still turning around, cussing Marwa, cussing Deemwango and telling them all kind of things. When she's not the one who is carrying an authentic African passport. She come out here flaunting her European passport some 1 month ago. She's never shown us anything that she's built in Africa. Marwa and Deemwango is happily building Africa and still walking with them Kenyan passport. But this passport sis that is now happily flaunting a German passport is out here, lambasting the lambasting Marwa on a daily basis. Anyhow, we will address a issue, a situation, and this video that I came across with her telling the Mongo that this channel is dead and she is here to resurrect it. My people, when me tell you that things brown for this lady. Some days ago, she run away to Jamaica saying that she's done with Nyabohansi and she's done with all village content. And all of a sudden, she's back on the streets with a whole bunch of nonsensical rants that don't make no sense to me. I want you to take a listen to this lady here. I don't even know which part in the video that I catch right now. But let's hear what she has to say.
You can relate with me, you can feel me. Imagine me, I'm so young and people want me to carry burdens for everyone. Like, why, guys? I can't do that. Please, just bear with me, okay? Bear with me. Hey, bear with me, guys. That's why. Bear with me.
Of course, and my mom is the brother, and he's over 40 years. So,
Okay.
guys, he's a man enough to, even to
hold on.
support me,
Hold on, sis.
I'm in my 20s.
Because we're streaming live. These things sometimes that's why I do clips instead of the live feed. Because it
I'm in my 20s.
hold on. What she's addressing here is Deemwango. You remember some time ago when she was during those days when she just got together with JB, and she was recently out of a situation where at one point in time or the other we heard the likes of African Tigress coming out and telling her, oh, she's borrowed money, she had to pay a ticket for her at some point in time, da 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 da, and all of these things. Dibongo was just struggling to find herself. Now, in this live that she's playing, someone was saying to Dee, why don't you support Uncle Mo? Remember, we've seen these tactics already, even with Marwa, when Marwa already had tried his best, in aiding Uncle Mo.
I'm in my
I don't know what's going on in the background, but it is what it is.
20s.
Hold on, my people. Let me pull her down and then put her back. She's misbehaving. Hold on. Yes, we've seen where um she Marwa has already helped Uncle Mo by buying a fridge, trying to help him to start a shop, and Uncle Mo apparently was not ready for any of that yet. You understand? Uncle Mo was not ready for any of that yet. I think my latency is extremely low. I noticed that this thing is lagging like crazy. Now, this is why sometimes I don't really come live because I'm faced with some of these types of issue. Anyway, we move. Big up yourself, Janet. Welcome, welcome. No, she's here telling
Now, when everybody has deserted you, all friends, burn bridges.
I don't really
That
want to I don't really want to
same
be playing her
uncle
right
that you are
now.
not half of his age is the
Yeah,
who you are using
she
to
needs to be
galavan
quiet.
the wall now because you know you cannot go to the hazard
Yeah, when I want
alone.
her to be quiet, she's not.
You know me, I like this type of videos back to back. I
Mm-mm.
like to go and be
Hold on, man. I want for her to be quiet, but she still wants to talk. Yes. So we've seen her coming out here now to tell D all sorts of something that D actually despised Uncle Mo by telling Uncle Mo responding to the subscriber that in that live that she is not responsible for Uncle Mo. She's asking D, why are you now here using Uncle Mo as a travel buddy? Your channel is dead. You could eat how many monkeys that you want, but your channel is dead. I am here to resurrect your channel. Now, this is kind of crazy. We know how she frolic and all her shenanigans that she will carry on from time to time. Listen, as far as I am concerned, I was trying to say earlier before she was interrupting me continuously. um, Marwa has made attempts to help Uncle Mo in whatever way he could, by giving him a fridge. You've seen Marwa address that. In that time, during that time, we've seen where um what's his name? Ponte came out and by the way, Ponte came out by at that time and decided that he wanted to do a fundraiser for Uncle Mo to help Uncle Mo, gain some window for his house. And he did just that. That is said and done. Now, I don't know. I don't know what part of it did she miss or which cave she just wake up out of. Um, to remember that Deemwango and Marwa are growing acts. They are growing. It's not like them get up overnight and things just happen and money just fell on their lap. So getting up and taking care of family members is something that would have had to happen after you've made it yourself. You can't be out there saying that you're taking care of family members when you yourself were struggling to get even a plane ticket. And in return, people came out on the internet and talk out how you beg them money and you beg man money and you talk how you this, that, that. You guys remember all these things that was happening, right? You remember all those things, how they happen, when they happen. You understand the likes of Tigress, how she was saying what she was saying. Sana, bless up yourself, bless up yourself. Just know, guys, that the internet is lagging, so you may find sometimes it will freeze and sometimes it will play. And this is why sometimes you see I don't do lives because my internet sometimes kinda a lot. Anyway, we will listen in some more to her as she come as according to her, she's here to resurrect these dead channel. Let's listen in some more. Let's see if we can hear her again.
taking it and bringing it to you. When people were telling her to help Uncle Mo, she said she can never help him because he's older than her. Oh, he's older than me.
It's buffering a
I'm
lot.
not even, you are not even half of his age. You are not half of Uncle Mo's age. But now, he's your travel daddy. Me, in fact, I like friend.
My
People are
God.
gamma. You know, it's people that don't know you people that just accept and say, okay, oh, you don't have.
But people, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'll put her to rest because I can't deal with this logging nonsense. Um, yeah, it really, it sometimes it gets to me a kind of way. So basically, she's saying that D shouldn't be taking Uncle Mo with her wherever she goes because Uncle Mo was already put down by D. Why is she using him as a travel buddy now? A travel buddy now. You understand? She shouldn't be because um she said that he's not her responsibility. Dee was only defending herself from the subscribers' questions because the subscribers wouldn't understand that this young lady is just a content creator in the making. She couldn't carry the burden of her uncle at this time. No, she can actually help herself enough to buy a ticket for her uncle, to pay for Airbnb for her uncle, to do all the things that she wants to do, with an extra travel person at that time. She can afford to do so now. She was also addressing something about Teo Ano, how Teo Ano's channel did very well when Teoano went to the Hazabe tribe. And it doesn't matter what Deemwango does. It doesn't matter how much monkey that she show and she eat on the channel. Teoano has done a whole lot more. Teoano's channel did a whole lot better when Teoano went to see the Hazabe tribe. Now listen to me. She's saying all of this, but she's not getting the fact that Teoano, even though both Teoano and Deemwango does how do you say this now? Travel content or lifestyle content. Teo Ano's channel and Teo Ano's type of content is on a different tier. Um, other than Deemwango's. You understand? Deemwango will give you the real village girl style. She would go under the Big Ben for Christ's sake and make a wood fire if she want to or she have to. Tayan, however, is going to do something different. He will do some history. He will match his content even sometimes to the National Geographic Channel. And the reason why I'm saying all of this, if you should take Teo Ano's a Hazabe tribes a video and pair it with National Geographic or whatever, they would be rubbing shoulder to shoulder with those kind of content because somehow it worked for him. Now this is Dee's second time in the Hazabe thing at the Hazabe camp, and even the first video, it never hit a million views. It never hit a million views. So how dare you compare Teo Ano, Teo Ano's Hazabe content with Deemwango's content? Now she's saying that D is preparing to come to beg to finish her house. That's another thing that I want to address. Now, when she's on her channel telling the people them to show her some love, my question is, isn't it that you're asking them to literally buy your subscription or or send you super sticker or whatever? When you are asking them to show you some love, aren't you not asking them to come watch your content so you can they could see your ads and so on and so forth? It is you, when you do these things, it's that you're asking them to support your platform or to support you in whatever way, shape, or form they can. That is you begging. Same way. I don't see, it's just that you're doing it's the same thing, but you're doing it in a different style. I don't see anything different other than what Deemwango is. And besides, even if Deemwango would come out and say to her subscriber, show me some love, guys, help any way you can. What is wrong with that? YouTube allows it, as far as I'm concerned. And the funny thing about a lot of people here on the platform, like they're so quick to tell others that they're begging and to use the word beggar as if it is some kind of curse. When you ask people to subscribe continuously to your channel, what is it? Guys, please, you're using the word please. Isn't it that you're begging them to come to your content, to subscribe to your channel, to assist in any way they can, to support rather in any way they can? It's begging. It's begging. So just because money is involved with what she's asking for, it becomes a higher level of begging. I don't know. Now she says she's before I go to that, let me see if I can say hello to a few people. I'm just talking, but it's because out of fear that this internet will just lapse. Mom girls, big up yourself. Welcome, welcome. Sana, welcome once again. And Elaine, hello, welcome. Sadly, I had to come live because I had a video, and when I went to upload it, it was nowhere in sight. So I apologize for that. Making me come very late. These things are beyond our control. It's technology, and it's just something that we can't even fight. Can't fight. We can't fight. I don't even know if I'm audible at this point. I have no idea. It seems it's so much logging. It's so much logging till sometimes yeah, and if they're beggars, then what's the problem with that? What's the problem with that? The whole family are beggars. What's the problem with that? Are you shameless enough to be here coming to comment about the whole family are beggars? What's the problem with that? If somebody is in a position to ask for help, the Bible says, ask and you shall be given. I wouldn't even call your name. Because saying that the whole family are beggars, is it going to hurt them any more or any less? Nonsensical. Remove yourself. Kindly. Remove yourself. Nonsense. Nonsense. If somebody is in the position to ask, I'm sitting here and I say, guys, support the channel. Guys, subscribe to the channel. I'm begging you. So coming out here to class, the whole family are beggars is just nonsensical. Just find something else or find another channel to go and tell what you want to tell. You will not indoctrinate anybody here. Goodbye. I don't mean to be rude, but I have to. I don't mean to be rude, but I have to. We all go to God on a daily basis. God, you plead with Him, you beg Him for forgiveness, you this, you that. We all have to beg one way or the other. So, using your platform to ask your audience, and why does it pain them so much? Why does it pain them so much? Coming over here to try to indoctrinate anybody and leaving your comments thinking that it is salty and it's going to burn their cuts or the wounds that you've given them over the years. It's not going to make anything different on this channel because nobody here is weak and fickle. We are our supporters. We are people who would even go to the other people them channel and tell them what they're doing is wrong because we don't hate. We don't walk around with hate and bile inside of our stomach. Whatever they show us on this platform is whatever we are going to react on. And if those people come and they say things about other people that is lewd, disrespectful, so on and so forth, we'll address it. But to say that the whole family is a beggar, then you got something else to think about. I wouldn't even mention your name at this point. Be gone. Goodbye. You can just watch from a distance at this point. Watch from a distance. Yes, blessings and welcome to those of you who just joined. I see Sly West yeah. Sly Mush. Welcome, welcome. No, I don't even remember what I was saying before I got distracted by the comments. That was the comment that was left there about the whole family being beggars. I don't care for that. They're in church and they ask for offering, let them ask. Let them ask. When you come out here and you ask people to subscribe to the channel, guys, why are you asking for people to subscribe? Why are you begging for people to subscribe to the channel? It's because you want for them to view your ads. You want your subscriber count to grow. So you beg them to subscribe. You beg them to support you. So I don't see the difference in that. I don't see the difference in that. So sitting in your corner saying, oh, the whole family are beggars. Nonsensical. 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 So I was saying before I got distracted that, you know, her saying that Deemwango is setting up herself now to beg for the house to be finished. Why, if she was setting up herself to beg for the house to be finished, or if she was such a dependent on she was so much depending on her supporters, why would she be thinking of moving from Kenya to Tanzania to, you know, continue the views, to please, to appease her supporters, her subscribers, to make sure that the channel gets some fresh, you know, views, some fresh content rather? Why would she be doing all of that? It is so she know it's a business and the business must go on. As my lady said in her clip there, it's a business and the business must go on. So, you know, D actually is continuing to push ahead by traveling, taking Uncle Mo. The whole problem of the matter was that she's upset, or she's here to correct D, because she said that D shouldn't be saying that she's not responsible for Uncle Mo and then taking Uncle Mo with her. No, as a travel buddy. No, she can afford it. I was saying that before. No, she can afford it. And she decided to take her uncle. I don't see no issue with her doing just that. Me not see no
Millions
issue
of
with
people
her.
we have in Africa. She says she's the best travel woman, female content creator. She's the best. She's the best among all African travelers, guys. When I have seen some African Niger girls that are traveling all over countries with bike, with motorbike, among all Africa, she's the best. Can you imagine? And she was, that time she was high. Where is the Filipinos grandmother? When they want to use you at that moment, you are their mama, you are their auntie, you are their sister, you are their everything. When they use you and use you,
She's addressing when Deemwango was saying um she is one of the best African female travel vlogger. I don't see no point, no problem in that. I don't see no problem with D saying that she's one of the best, or or if she had said that, because I think I skipped past that part. I think D said that I'm one of the best right now, one of the top right now, top African content vlogger. No, there's a saying that um how would you say no? Self praise is no recommendation. However, if you go to an interview, if you go to a job interview, what would you be telling the person, the human resource a manager, when they decides to interview you, or the owner for the business when they decide to interview you? Oh, what would you tell them? Oh, when they ask you, do you think you're suitable for the job? Would you tell them, no, I don't think I am. Maybe you could find somebody else who is more suitable than I am. I don't think I can do the job. No, you would not be saying that. Of course, you would want to present yourself like the best worker ever, the best employee ever, the best anybody that they would want to employ ever. And that's why sometimes they say that, you know, even though they say that self praise is no recommendation, sometimes you would have to put all those old sayings aside, some of those old sayings aside, and use, you know, and think logically, because you would not want to be telling, you know, a potential boss that you are not qualified for the job. So in this part that she is addressing here about Deemwango, saying that she's one of the top African content female content blogger, of course she's one of the top. Of course she's one of the top. She's good at her game, and she does what she does good, and that is what gives her all those audience, those subscribers. If she wasn't good at what she do, nobody she wouldn't have this much following. Period. I think the thing jumped the clip the thing jumped far further than what we were talking about. But anyhow, it is good. It is good that it moved. She went on also to address the fact that that Deemwango went showering in the river with Uncle Mo. Not the river, in the spring. Was it a mineral spring or something? I think it was a mineral spring. That they went to the other day. That beautiful place. She was saying that she's there, that these there. I was just reading a comment. Why is these there showering with the uncle? It is crazy. The people them in the village is who that has no travel experience, is who I expected to be having all this kind of issue, to be talking this kind of way, to be saying these things, are having problems with this kind of how you would call it, normal people, like this kind of conversation. I expected that it would come from people in the village, like the Max ones and the Masubo one. And those people are who I expect this kind of low talk to be coming from. Now, they going to somewhere open, a open space where everybody's using. It's a touristy place. And she decides to go rafting or to go tubing with her uncle in the spring, in the place that you saw them. Why would it be such a issue? As, like, seriously, I mean, it goes back to say that some of these traditions sometimes we need to put aside and just use freaking mere common sense and logics, because it is a common space in a sense. It's a tourist place. Even when Congrats mom went to the beach, um these boys in the village was having an issue with it. And I said to myself, no, seriously, you go to the beach, a whole beach, with your son, and you're not supposed to go in the water because of what? African tradition? My backside. No, seriously. On a serious note, my people, it's weird. It is weird. Weird, weird, weird. Um, like, I don't know what to think. When Dee went to um um her apartment in Mombasa also, they had a problem with Dee bathing in the pool, using the pool while David was in the pool. Like, some of these tradition need to go put down. Some of these tradition need to go and sit down. And I expected that somebody of this caliber, who is well traveled, I expected that she literally would have known better and would be talking more sense than this nonsense that I'm hearing on the screen. I'm serious. Serious, serious. It's crazy. It's crazy. Real, real crazy. The way how she put things.
You are milk people. They use you like a milk cow. Pim, 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 pim. The breast is coming with the this thing, the milk. Pim, pim. When they milk you, the way they milk those their cows in their compound. By the time they milk them in the morning, milk, and they cannot milk again. They go to another, they find another new grandmother. Where is the grandmother? My grandmother in the Philippines, my grandmother. I have found a real grandmother. Oh, I don't have grandmother. Not knowing that her grandmother is in Ishibania somewhere, suffering. I don't have grandmother. He's in the Philippines. Where is the grandmother? Where is it? I'm the best. I have traveled how many countries? Oh, the Caribbean, I'm coming. She was having it in mind. When she go to Jamaica, she used Jamaicans. When she go to the Caribbean, like Philippines, she's going to make it a 500,000 subscribers. That was 2 years ago, guys. That was 2 years ago that she was saying, there is nothing that's going to stop. I know. I'm going to get the 500K. This is social media. There is no how you're going to make it.
Hold on. Now she's worried about Deemwango when Deemwango said that she was going to Jamaica. to make her subscribers. Now, the topic of this live is that Deemwango's channel is under threat, meaning that as per this lady here, she's saying that Deemwango's channel is dead. Now, what I want to get to is if Deemwango's channel is dead and she went to the Philippines, she say, oh, my grandmother, what's that boy's name again? Jay, whatsoever his name was again. And she said, I'm going to Jamaica because she wanted to build her channel. Isn't this what YouTube is about? Considering the fact that, like, she herself has run away some days ago, burning her bridges, saying that there's no way that she's coming back to village content, and she ran to Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica land we love. Oh, I'm not going back to Nyabohanse. Oh, I came across a comment some time ago with JT jeering her. Oh, you're back because you thought that the grass was green on the other side. Look, I rolled so hard. Indeed, she thought that the grass was green on the other side. So she had to resort back to the old ways, meaning her mercenary job. When she started this video, guys, she started this video by saying that her fans asked her to come and do a video on Deemwango. And this is why I say mercenary work. She's back to do her mercenary work. Do you think she could go into Jamaica content creation with this shit? Hell fudge in no. No, 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 no. This what she's doing here. She could never take it to the streets of Jamaica. They will find her anywhere she is. She can't joke. So she would have had to run back here to continue with her mercenary jobs, to spread propaganda, to create, evoke, and all sorts of things. That's what she have to do. She have to stick to this. Anyway, this is what content creation is. That's what I was trying to get at. So you would go from one thing to the next because you have to keep it coming. You have to keep them banging. You have to do things different. Just like how you see Deemwango go to Tanzania and again revisited the Hazabe. D is building. D is making the ultimate sacrifice by not going out there, go shop, wear big things and name brand and blah, blah, blah. She's building. So she made the ultimate sacrifice of staying put in Africa, staying close because she wants her house to be decked off. That's the next phase. Now, my question is, what going on, Uncle Rupert? My question is, what has this lady shown out of all the mercenary work that she's doing? Let me get in tongue tied. What does she have to show? What has she shown from all the mercenary work that she's out here doing? She will come to her platform, support me, guys, support, watch and like the video. If you don't like, then I wouldn't give you a banger. You're begging, you're asking for support, you're doing what you're doing. It's content creation. Why would it pain you this much if another content creator is doing contenting the way how it's supposed to be done? You were given a platform to use. You're using it how you want to use it. Why is it such an issue? Why do you think her channel is dying when she's even getting more views than you? Why? Why is the channel dying? Why are you saying that the channel is dying? Tell me, on an honest note, you're criticizing her that the channel is dead. You're here to put some life back in the channel. But on that video that they did with the Hazabe tribe, honestly speaking, at the time when she probably did this video that she has here on screen, that video, it's during the same time I believe YouTube was about to pay I think it was the same time. In those times, somehow, magically, the updates will always like slow down. The channels wouldn't update. It will slow down. So she probably saw that. Because as far as I'm concerned, these views are still over hers by far. So she's proclaiming herself to be a teacher, that she's come out here to teach D a thing or two to keep her dead channel afloat. As per her, D's channel is dead. To keep her dead channel afloat, she's here to teach D a thing or two. The only thing that I agree with what she said here on this video is that the thumbnails are something that you don't play with when you're uploading any video, any content to YouTube. But guess what? Many times, by far, you will surpass that thing that YouTube set with the thumbnails. Because if you have your authentic supporters, thumbnail or thumbnail wouldn't have a damn thing to do with your content being uploaded to YT streets, because your supporters are gonna watch your content whether it crossway, whether it is uploaded upside down or back and front. They are coming to watch your content. But yes, indeed, she has a point that YT really thrives, your content really thrives better. You stand a better chance or a higher possibility of you being suggested or go through the algorithm, work your way up because your thumbnail stands out. I want to say something to you guys. Even though she has a poster style thumbnail on this same video that you're looking at on screen. Even though she has that, even though she has that, the channel, the video literally sits at a normal watch or view count for her. Same way. It still didn't change a thing, because why? That is how much her supporters come and watch and would support her. It doesn't go above that. That is just what it is. Literally. Boy, oh boy.
Magic except you buy subscribers. So you don't know whether you will get the 500K or not. Yes. And you are still there. You are still not 500K. You cannot say just because people watch you, because you are getting attention. You are getting being popular in YouTube at that moment. Oh, you feel like the whole world belongs to you. You begin to see yourself more better than other people. You begin.
I want to pause it right there. I want to pause it right there. Now, she's also worried about the fact, remember now, we're addressing the fact that she says Deemwango's channel is dead, okay? I want to address the fact that she's saying Deemwango is out here saying that she's the best and her channel would be reaching 500,000 by that. It is you, the content creator, have to sell yourself out there. You have to be sure. You have to speak it out. You have to proclaim all of that. It is you. But I want to say this, guys. And honestly speaking, these mercenaries that goes and do their dirty work are some of the main reasons why between Marwa and Deemwango's channel, these mercenaries that goes into the field and do dirty work, just like that one that come here a while ago to try to indoctrinate whoever they thought they could by saying that the entire family is beggars. When you go and you make these comments and you say you do these types of content and beat them down, any weakling that is ready and gullible, they would jump on this family and help you. They will grow you and leave those people over there because now you're telling the world that these people are not good. They are beggars. Oh, they're evil. They're wicked. Oh, what they do to everybody in the village. Ha da 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 da. Ha da 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 da. And it is only a diversion. So the crowd could come to you, and also that you're doing a show to appease your people, because you know that the more drama and the more the murkier the mercenary works are, the more you tear down those channels, is the more you yourself will grow. So these people, like Deemwango and Ayamara, will be left struggling, no matter how many content that they have, authentic content that they have. They would be left struggling, sliding down. Every time they take a step, they would slide right back down the mountain because you guys are doing dirty propaganda, mercenary type style work, jobs. Yeah, that's what the whole situation is.
Even if people correct you, you begin to holla, you begin to banga for them. Now you are fall. You are even answering your comment section. Before, who they know they answer comment section. Now you see what God did to you. God is teaching you lesson that social media, it can carry you home. Go to
Let's pause her there. Let's hope she stays quiet. My people, my question, good question I want to ask. Does anything that the Mwango did or is doing up to this point warranted God to do any injustice to Deemwango? Honest question. She's saying that God is paying Deemwango back. This is why she's not getting any views, because she thinks that she's bigger than everybody and she's better than everybody. God is bangering you. God has to show you that you think you're higher than any. No. The same way that Marwa was in Argentina for a while, and we saw where Marwa channel took a hit for a little while because he stood still for the birth of Maisha. It is the same thing, it's the same scenario, but just a different time. That is the same thing. And if you are there, right where you are, and you're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this, even me, a particular time, I will not get the views. I will not get the views because I'm sticking on this thing for too long. So you will see me, I will move. I will move. I will give a break. And I will do something else because it's not giving. That is just content creation. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you miss it. Period. That doesn't have anything to do with God. So leave him out of your foolishness. And thank God that Deemwango, hello, What Talks, welcome. Long time I see you. Long time no see. You know, Deemwango is making an ultimate sacrifice right now by not taking whatever little she has. God bless. By not taking whatever little she has, or as according to you, by not coming to the camera to beg, according to you, that she's about to start to beg for her subscribers to finish her house. At least the Mongo is courteous enough to take whatever little she has and travel to a neighboring country to create green, authentic content so you yourself can sit or stand rather and banga her and do your nasty mercenary work as you used to. It gives you the money though. It gives you the views too. Yeah. It's sad indeed though. It's really sad. Really, really, really sad. Now, she said numerous other things here in this content, in the same video. But before I bunks, my people, I want to talk about another video. I want to talk about another video that I saw on the streets of YT some few days ago. I must confess to you though that I really didn't watch the video, but I saw the comments. Now, as per my title, what about to address. I know many of you would have seen Big Mac on the streets with Marwa when Marwa was doing, you know, the Goko's charity, Goko's house. You've seen Big Mac step up to the plate, did what he had to do, and never hesitate, as any human with a big, good heart would have done. We've seen him. Huh? We've seen them even come out and say, well, let's do a challenge just to perk it up a little bit to get the job done. And they did what they did with a good heart. Hello, Rose Green. Blessings and welcome. No, I've seen this video, and this video, not this, under this video, I see the comments. I see the video, I see the title, and I see the comments. Not watched the video. So I couldn't really tell you word by word what was said. But in the comment section, it was said that Pebbles, she said she knows Big Mac. Now, this subscriber was commenting back to Pebbles, like, they were chatting in the comment section. Well, I am going to visit Big Mac on the weekend, and I am going to warn him from Marwa, because Marwa is that. Like basically saying that Marwa is not a good person, he's a scammer, whatever. The names that they normally call him. So this subscriber was telling Pebbles that they are going to see Big Mac and one Big Mac from Marwa. My question is, in this whole thing is, you are so invested in watching the entire thing played out on screen. You sit and you watch Marwa. You sat and you watch him sweat. You watch him talk, stand in the sun, being thirsty, urging his supporters on, come on guys, da 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 da, let's go. He spoke to the workers, back, left, right, center, talk until his mouth ran dry. You sat there and you watch all that entertainment for free, only to go saying that you're going to Big Mac to tell Big Mac to leave Marwa. Stop donating to Marwa. Don't be donating. Are we getting tongue tied? Don't be donating to Marwa, because Marwa is not a good person. Marwa is a scammer. Whatsoever else was under that comment, it was not good. One subscriber even said, it's best you leave Big Mac alone. When you look at him, you can see that Big Mac has the same attitude as Marwa. May not be the exact words, but that's basically what that other subscriber was saying. So he was telling them, best you leave a Big Mac alone, because the more you look at him, is the more you're seeing that he's the same, he's the same person, or has the same personality as Marwa. I'm saying to myself, why are you so invested in all of this? If you despise somebody this much, why do you watch to this extent that you're going to have to leave from the comfort of your home to go to somebody's place of business to warn them? Marwa never forced Big Mac to donate to Goko's project. There is nothing in Goko's project for Marwa other than the fact that he walked with his camera. He's a content creator. What he shows his craft to the world. What is in it for you to be saving Big Mac from spending his money on Goko's project? This is like honestly one of the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've seen in another comment somewhere about it is time for the feds to step in. And I was saying to myself, then why would this is universal what Marwa does? Why would you have to go and do all of that to complain him to this agency, that agency, or whatever agency? They has eyes in the four corners of the earth, even though the earth is a sphere. So there's no four corners, or you have yes. At some point, east, west, north, and south, it makes still make a four corner. It may not be square; it's a sphere. Right. In all the corners of the earth, they has eyes in the skies, eyes under the seas, the cable that runs under the seas that brings us our internet. They can see everything. That is so true. Slimish, that is so true. But it amuses me how far people would go, how far one would go. Just imagine if they could show up at the man place of business. No telling what they could do. This man can be in danger for all I know. For all I know, he could be in danger. Because if they're going to show up because they know him or they know where his place of business, they're going to show up to say, oh, we know Mara and we know what you're doing by contributing to Mara. So don't contribute to him. We're here to tell you that we're here to boycott him. Nonsense. Mental. Mental. Hello, Dorothy. Mental at this point. That's all I can say. And on my people, I see that Marwa is on, and I really want to, even though my plan was not to stay too long. I want to cut it short and relieve you guys so you can go and support the thing. May I tell you, you guys just continue supporting whomever you are free to support. Nobody is holding your pockets. Nobody is forced unless these people would call you directly and say support, 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 support. Then you come out and say no. You get cantankerous. No, leave me alone. No can do. I'm not gonna do that. Hello, Jacqueline. Blessings and welcome. I'm about to even end, but thank you for the support. I'm saying, the people, these people are out here doing their content earnestly, green content that give us them some of those same people like the ones I addressed earlier on, giving us something to talk about, something to feed on because it is like a food chain. Content is like a food chain. They do their green content, they do their authentic, content, original content, and we come and react on it. If some of us was to switch places with them, we would not survive. We would not survive. Honestly, we wouldn't. We wouldn't survive. Yet, yet, you know, one would want to take it upon themselves, literally, to go out there, to go and look for people in them place of business, just to tell them that don't keep any company with Marwa. Don't be diverting your monies to Marwa because Marwa is not worth it. He's not a good person. He's not a honest person. Why? Why? What would it? Are you looking to get some of that money? Anyway, I'm gonna leave you, let you go ahead and support on the other side. I myself is way past my lunchtime. But people, sorry to have to had come so late, but sometimes things happen beyond our control. Big up on yourself and let us continue to support these people however we can, whenever we can. And don't let nobody try to indoctrinate us. If you have not subscribed and you're over on the other side watching and you're unsure what to do, look around in the playlist, see if you see something that you like. And let me tell you, not because you see me swipe my screen a while ago from some people who want to come over, some false indoctrinator, not because you see me swipe them away. It doesn't mean that I am a hostile person. No, I'm not. It's because certain things I will not tolerate because we know what we stand for. You understand? And we are the ones who will pull up some people. Even the same content create blessings. Altino, I'm about to even go off right now. Big up yourself, Agnes. You understand? I will correct where correction is needed, when it's necessary. And that's what I do here. And many of us I know will agree to that and can attest to that. But to come over here to try to indoctrinate me to tell me that the whole family are beggars. What the hell is wrong with if the entire world want to beg? The Bible say ask and you shall receive. So what? This stupidity about us that we like to, oh, you're a beggar. There's a content creator who is a sister of Cora Obidi, Nancy Ume. I remember some people who used to heckle this girl online and call her a pot seller. Oh, she was busy selling pots. She could take planes like taxis while she was busy selling pots. And they sit down in the corner being hecklers and being mercenaries, underbelly, backstabbing people. She was busy selling pots and traveling, doing whatever she wanted to do and built a beautiful house. And while a lot of you guys are out there calling the whole family beggars, they are building Nyabohanse. And they are doing all what they're supposed to do to make themselves comfortable, especially in the case when it relates to even D. As you say that the channel is dead and the this and the that and the that and the this, or the channel is dying, D is on a pause with extreme overseas travel or shopping or whatever ventures that she normally do because she's looking for a brighter future. The time is coming when she will have to literally put all these things aside and sink into married life or grown up, do what grown ups do. And this is what she's building towards. This is what she's aiming towards. It's not that her channel is dead. I don't have to be out here preaching, but I'm saying this is exactly what she's doing. So while you guys are doing underbelly mercenary work, just remember, say, these people, them say there's an old poem that says the heights by great men reach and kept were not attained by sudden plight. But they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Don't know if you know that. But anyway, my people, I am going to leave you guys. Of course, D smart. I just see Agnes comment. Of course, D smart. Rose Green, bye bye. Bless up yourself. Always remember that the heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden plight. But they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. From primary school, long time I talk about, in the 80s. And I never forget it. I never, ever forget it. Big up on yourself, my people. One love, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Just know that don't stand up over the fence and watch and don't subscribe. Support the thing. Leave a like on the video, and for those of you who are here already, leave your thoughts on the front section of the comment section. This is live chat. Leave your thoughts and comments over the other side. It does count. Hit that like as you exit and let us meet on the next one. Peace.
Too much, yeah. I just need a drink till I see you in my mind, and I know I can't touch. I don't wanna hit you up. See your name up on my line. I know it's gonna be some time before I hit you up, yeah. Don't know what I'm doing, but I need your touch, yeah. Like